And just a little bit further north, up here in, I don't know what this area is called, but near Hell Pit, we're going to attack Novchelzy. Items. Get in there. Pretty straightforward battle. We'll take that settlement with a couple losses, but we'll heal. We'll get replenishment. And again, just occupy it. No big deal. So that's province secured. We can build economic building. And they might struggle with rebellion, but I'm not too concerned about it. What's at 91? Yeah, we need to get rid of that corruption. Why don't we do... That's fine. We'll do plus control and then vampiric corruption +1, and then eventually we'll swap that out. But that is it for these guys that should have... Or from this area. We need to take 3 more settlements from them. Yeah, 3 more. So we'll head over there, take Temple, and then Karak Vlog next. We don't have a siege attacker, unfortunately, and we haven't been producing corpse piles with this guy. But a little bit north, we've got Vlad over here.
The von Carstein.
Should have enough movement speed. Yep, we do. So we'll take that.
All shall.
Let's go attack. We do have to declare war on these guys. We don't know World Walkers yet, so we can't ask for payment, but shouldn't be a problem. Yep, very straightforward fight. I took that settlement is at the Lair of the Troll King. Got a Screaming Banner, another one of these. I don't think they stack though, because it's an aura, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll just occupy.
All shall know
There we go, economic buildings. And then the rest we need to get from the dwarves. And then just a little bit southwest, we're going to take Zoishenk.
Drag them to our
And this one should be
necrotic
pretty
embrace.
straightforward as well. Settlement down. And I think we do want to start sacking because we need the cash, but I don't know if this is the right one to do it. Let's just occupy.
Bring me flesh to craft.
Got an item out of it, nice. And this guy hit immortality right now. So that's our first necromancer to hit immortality. See, yeah, the vampire hit it, and then obviously Vlad's above 20. Everybody else is still working their way up. So now the hope is that this guy attacks
me as sir.
attacks us up here.
Soon I'll be all powerful.
Really hope they don't go to Castle von Rauken. We could just attack this next turn, and then Castle Alexandronov next, and then push back up here for Tower of Harak. Or we can go on the waters. I guess we can go on the ocean and then head up there. Yeah, I will probably attack this first because the last thing I want is this guy to be roaming free in our back lines, or that we have to stop and take new lands, or retake lands. I mean, so yeah, I guess we'll figure that out. And then a little further west at Norden, we're gonna attack this guy right outside, and then we'll take Salzaman next. Still no siege attacker, unfortunately.
What do you want?
Nice. So he is not interested in retreating. I'll wipe them out. They have a Sabertusk that survived, interestingly enough. See where they go. Nope, he's dead. Alright, never mind. And that should clear the way, and we should be able to get through to besiege that settlement. Yeah, perfect. And yeah, like I said, we don't have a siege attacker, so we'll have to wait.
None shall live. None may direct my recipe.
And my guess is they will sally out on this one.
Direct my recipes.
Yeah, if they do that, I don't think we'll be able to take them all. It's so hard to kill these guys to 0 because of how big and fast they are. So we'll deal with it. We'll take it next turn for sure. Turn 15 it will fall because we have siege equipment going anyways. That'll be good. Let's move on to the next one. This guy needs to head to Dieterschaffen and take that. Head up there. And it's empty. There's nobody there. Let's go and attack Wrecker's Point.
I will devour them.
Now, looks like somebody beat us to it. This place is already in some rough shape. It says low casualties. But I'm going to fight it manually just to be sure. Oh, got that one. No losses. It's not really worth messing with this one. We'll just occupy. I think it should have a port. Yeah. We'll make a little bit of money from that. Now, this army most likely will ship him north. Not entirely sure where, though. Does this guy have 3? Yeah, he only has 3, and we could see all 3 of them. So we might just go to war with him. Take this, and then work our way back. Maybe along the water. And use him to help. This guy's going to need to go somewhere as well afterwards, so we'll probably just go north. This guy is the remnants, I believe. Yeah, this is what was left over from this fight with our vampire lord. So he must have come down here and besieged. But we can break that without using any movement speed. And then we'll march over here. Yeah, first thing first, let's deal with this. Put some items. What do we need? We probably need something that does pretty good damage.
Yes.
We don't have much to work with here, but I think it's probably okay. The only downside is this guy's level 1. We do have a little bit of a garrison, though. They had a turn to heal. But we're gonna probably try to death ball here if we can. Or a blob. I'd like to get them in the woods, because they are large units and they will not fight as well in the woods.
Very well.
We got 1 unit chasing us. The saber tusks. They're pretty much dead. Let's get this guy back so he doesn't get completely destroyed. I mean, we're reasonably strong, but they do have ogres, so it's not going to be that easy. Let's start fighting this guy if we can. And then we do have bats. No, we don't need to chase them then. We'll just save them. We'll keep them overhead so that they can provide some moral support. And we need to get some damage in on that lord. Just keep healing up anybody that takes damage. We'll heal them up. Gotta hit him. I don't know why we're not hitting him. What if we get our bats in there? See if they can help. Go. Yeah, he's getting hit now. Not very much, but I guess it's better than nothing. Keep getting healed. Like I said, this guy is level 1, so he's not exactly an amazing combatant, but I think we should have enough to win this. Yeah, they killed our dogs. That's fine. The bats. Doesn't matter. We're just gonna keep fighting here, and then. Oh man. No, they're still. No, we're not crumbling yet, so that's fine. We just gotta keep healing. This guy's getting low, so he might run. If he runs, it's gonna be hard for them to stay and fight because they just don't have any units. Kill this guy so he doesn't crumble. Oh, he's crumbling. Hold on, dude. There we go, not crumbling.
Sylvania.
Need them to hold on a little bit longer. I mean, it's just garrison units. I'm not that concerned about it, but, you know, we don't really have that many units to spare. Let's pull the bats back up. They're getting kind of low. And what did we give our main character the boost to his, what do you call it, the melee attack? Yeah, melee attack plus 25, so we should be hitting just about every hit now.
Death to the living.
And then we gotta keep the heal going. Oh, I forgot we have units. Oh my god, I didn't use them. I forgot I kept these guys in reserve, so let's maybe get these guys involved over here. Is this guy? Oh, why are you not in there fighting? Oh, here we go. Yeah, this guy's going to be isolated. We'll just hit him. So we'll surround him with the crypt ghouls. Oh yeah, they are tearing this guy apart. They took some damage, but it doesn't matter. They shredded them. Don't let them back. They're still hanging in there. All right, sweet. So that's good. What about this guy? It's getting a little close. Let's go ahead and heal up on our main character here. Yeah, they have 1 unit left, and he's shaking. He's about to run. There we go. He's running. That's it. There should be army loss. Yep, we got it. So let's see where they run to. Oh, no, he's just dead. Okay, that works. And we got an item out of it.
Soon I'll
So we need to
be all
push this
powerful.
way. So now what we need to do, I want to get over here. Let's yeah, we want to just go past this, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to sack,
You will
we'll
be
attack and sack this so that the garrison isn't quite so strong. And then we can fight it next turn with our garbage.
Spirits
Because
agree.
we'll probably just fire this guy. I don't think we need to have another army here. We already have a lot.
Moving.
So he'll move
Bats
there.
and wolves gather.
He'll move there, still have a decent amount of movement range, and then we'll force march north, and then we should have enough. So pretty straightforward fight. Let me put some items on this guy, and then we'll get in. So we wiped out the garrison fully, but we're not going to occupy it with this army. We're just going to sack it. We can back up. And then we're going to force march up north. Actually, do we need to force march? We don't. Can we
You
channel? We do channel
The
stance.
spirits agree.
Yeah, we can channel
Drag
stance.
them to our necrotic embrace.
Still make it looks like we can make it, but it still makes me pretty nervous. So I'm just gonna do a regular move. If we force march, we bait them into attacking us outside of the settlement, so that might actually be an even better idea. Yeah, let's just do that.
All to me.
That's fine. I think we'll be all right. And this
Soon
guy
I'll be
literally
all powerful.
has no movement speeds. We can't reach it. But next turn we will we'll occupy it. Also, I just
Soon
noticed
I'll
that
be
there
all
is a corpse pile here. So we could take a siege attacker at the very least, maybe some other units that are going to be stronger for us. They only have one, but they do have a crypt horror. We can take an unholy lodestone, Baron Wraith, and a grave guard. So we might want to take a few. And you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this crypt gould. I don't really like these things. I feel like they're okay, but I don't use or take advantage of their stock as much as I should. And I feel like that's where the majority of the cost is in that unit. So it's kind of expensive for what we're using it for. So we'll get rid of them. Get our unholy lodestone, and then maybe one, two, maybe three of these things.
Bats and wolves.
3 zombies.
gather.
We'll take 1, 2, and then of course the siege attacker. So when we go across the water, we'll be fine. A much stronger army, even though it's not really changed that much, but it makes a huge difference having these units in there. So we'll take R now next turn, and yeah, we're gonna need the help, man. That's actually kind of a scary army. I don't know what other cav he has. I'm wondering, maybe we should swap these skeleton warriors out and just get more of the spearmen, because these guys, for some reason, they get more kills, even when it's against infantry. Yeah, I'm not sure. They have worse stats, but they just seem to do better. That's okay. We do need some more so we can counter the cav, but maybe we have enough to at least deal with this army, and we can look at it again later.
Darkness comes.
Anyways, moving on, we're going to use this Necro Lord and go attack these guys. So this is our first time attacking Couron. Now, we've been at war with them since almost the beginning, but just because who they were at war with. So we'll take this. Let me get some items. We'll go take that. Right, so they... Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, it's a garrison and a small army. Probably not a big deal, though. I think we still have this one. What are we up against? Yeah, it's a field battle as well. They only have a couple cav, and they're not very good. Yeah, mounted yeomen, so those are going to be low tier, tier 1. So, usual, let's go do some harassment with our lord. We should have plenty of summons. We got 10.
At once.
We'll go do some damage to their archers, and then we'll slowly creep these guys up so that they don't get revealed. Yeah, we'll creep all the way up to there. Maybe we can bait them into attacking or something. Because they don't have good cav, but they do have some cav. So if we're in the woods, I think we'll fare better.
I move swiftly.
We could also burn their ranged ammo, although I don't know that that's necessary. Yep,
Van Hell's dance
I think we'll just
swiftly.
harass them with our summons, I think.
Swiftly.
And then if we can get them to group up a little bit, maybe we'll do one of these Winds of Death. Yeah, look at that. They're bunching up. Oh man, they're gonna have a bad time here. Let's do it. We're gonna streak it right across like 4 or 5 of their regiments.
Swiftly. At once.
There goes. There goes. Oh my god.
Swiftly.
We just killed 400.
At once. I
Well,
move
these guys don't have armor, right? They must not have any armor. Yeah, because that does a lot of damage to unarmored.
Swiftly.
Sweet. Well, this fight looks like it's going to be over pretty quick then.
I
Oh man, I'm going to do it, but I really wish I had Overcast. I don't have Winds of Magic for it. But yeah, we'll do that. Alright, that actually, yeah, see, it didn't kill anybody, so I think this spell's not very good unless you Overcast it. So, unfortunate, but lesson learned. So I decided we're just going to move our units out. Maybe... Yeah, we should try to at least get to the top of the hill. We may not make it, though. Yeah, it looks like we're not going to make it. Don't really want to fight on that downhill. We'll chill right here. Let's go harass the archers. Where's my dogs? I don't want the dogs to be involved in any of this stuff, so let's get them back, hopefully. And we got plenty of Winds of Magic. Let's go surprise these guys in the back.
At once. Death to the living.
There we go. One archer down. Second archer about to go down. Two archers down. Let's make sure this guy does not get away. And then we also actually... I don't think we need to babysit these guys. Let's go back to our front line. Make sure that it holds. Man, we could do it. I'm going to do it right here. Big Wind of Death. It's going to hit a lot of units. It's an Overcast. And, yep. It just hit a little more. Oh, yeah, it hit that one too. A lot of Winds of Magic, but definitely worth it. Yeah, we're up to almost 700 kills with that guy. And then why don't we get down and do some damage to that Lord? Or, you know what we could do? We could do it from up here. And then it'll skip along some units on the way. There we go. Oh, man, that does so much damage. They still have archers here somehow. So we'll keep hitting them as well.
I move swiftly.
Do we need to heal anything? Not really. We are going to get replenishment next turn, so there's not a huge push to stay deathless in this one. Let's go chase some of these units that are fleeing. Let the dogs do their work. There we go. There's another archer regiment down.
Swiftly.
We can get another, if we can get Winds of Magic, there's another one waiting for us right here.
At once.
We're out though. Yeah, we're out. Let's go help. Probably need to help with this cav or that Lord. If we take the Lord out, then they're all going to run. So let's just do that. Did put damage items on him, so he should hit pretty hard. I did not want to fight with these guys, but looks like they came out of running. Go get them to flee. Perfect. Let's get another one to flee. So we took some damage on the wolves, but we'll heal them up. Okay, there we go. Running them down. Let's make sure a lot of these guys don't get out. It doesn't matter, but I do want to get as many kills as we can so that we can get the corpse pit. If we can get a corpse pit over here, it might help us in the later stages. So that guy's down. Let's go kill these archers off. And we got a few units. This zombie's going down. We could probably save him. But no, let's not. We'll focus on the good units, and if the zombies die off, who cares? It'll just add to the corpse pit. Alright, get this. Yep, all archers are dead now. Focus on this guy. He's getting kind of low. Doing pretty good here. Okay, there we go. He's done. They're about to break, so we need to get our dogs ready. Yep, here they go. Army lost. They're getting army lost right now. Somebody has Unbreakable, maybe? Yep, their Lord has Unbreakable. Leave the Lord. Let's go chase. No, let's not go chase. And, oh crap, he's going after our dogs. It's not really what I wanted. Let's heal the dogs. Okay, here we go. We'll fight this guy 1v1. We're not supposed to be in melee with this guy, but we did put some items, so he's at least half decent now. And then we can get some units over here to help. Let's get our spears. Alright, there we go. So he'll be dead now. Got him, and that's it. So that's our first victory against Couron. They're fully wiped out, and I think this one we could sack it. There's not really anything inside it. No. Let's just take it. That's fine.
Everything dies.
Yeah, we'll delete that. Okay, so that's one army down for them, and a settlement. We'll have to move up here and take this. We didn't get a corpse pit. Do they have any of these settlements? They don't. Yeah, there's no corpse pits anywhere around here. I think our siege should be ready now. We built some siege equipment here. Yep, this one's good to go. So let's get in there and fight it. Put some items on. We're just gonna go straight for the siege equipment. Oh, they're still able to hit us from here, aren't they? Yeah, they're hitting our black coach. Wow, dude, they have range. They have range. That is so stupid. We're literally at the back of the map, and they still have range to hit us. The field trebuchet is down. They're not manning their equipment anymore, so we don't have to worry about that at least. This thing's still shooting us? No, okay, so we're okay. We're about as far back as you can go, so wasn't much else we could do. There we go, wipe them down to 0. Let's start working on maybe some of the archers. There's another archer regiment down. We'll chase them down. We've taken out quite a few units and some towers and stuff. Now we got to deal with these archers that don't want to come down off the wall. I'm tempted to push up and use the blob, but they still have towers. Yeah, this one's still active, and this one couldn't be turned on if they just take one step sideways. So, yeah, I guess we'll just keep hitting whatever we can. Another archer unit down, running him off the field. Also sent the black coach up here, took the gate down. I'm not too much of a fan of fighting against these cav. Yeah, see, they're just going to dogpile us as soon as we go in. So we'll need to get our stack. Problem is, there's going to be a lot of firepower on the way there. Why don't we put them together while we're waiting? We've got our Doom stack ready, Doom Ball. So we're just going to rush, see if we can get inside the gates without taking too much damage. And then we'll try to tie up these knights. And we could use our black coach. Comes the blob. Took a decent amount of damage from the towers, but like I said before, there's not much we could do about it. We're picking off another unit in the back, so I think once we get in there, it's pretty much over, but we'll see. Maybe they'll put up a good fight. We haven't really fought against these guys much, so I don't know their units. Yeah, there we go. We're in. We took the gates. Comes some cav. Let's not go near that. Let's actually get this guy over here. Up along this line. And then we can heal up some of these units that took some damage. Oh, that's right. You can't target people that are underneath a platform. Okay, yeah, I think this is going to be pretty easy. I'll edit the rest. There we go. We got it. So I'll run a few people down, and then we'll move on. So their calves seemed kind of strong, but they... Well, I mean, you can see here. It's just too much. So yeah, that didn't really make much of a difference. I forgot to check if we should be sacking or occupying. I'm pretty sure this is a higher level, so we'll just occupy it. Yeah, that's good. We'll get another necromancer out of that. We could actually use that here. That's going to take us 2 turns, and then we'll pop him out. And then we'll get some income from here. Alright, so that looks good. We need to push. I'll probably leave this alone, and then just start pushing around our ally here.
Speak your mind.
Yeah, Bretonnian. Alright, so all these Bretonnians are going to get wiped out. So we'll go south. Is that their last one? Yeah, they're on their last legs. So, Paravon. And then we'll take Massive Oracle, and then we'll start going up the coastline. And then we'll have our ally here fully enclosed, and then we can just confederate him when he likes us a little bit more. It looks like we can reach it in 1 turn. I thought it was going to be a little bit farther than that, so fortunately we can get it done. And I think we should probably take on Carrick Hearn. Is that their guy's name? Yeah, Carrick Hearn. They do have a full stack in there, and it's a little scary, but I think with the army that we have, not a particularly strong one, but we do have Isabella, and she's flying, so we'll just basically bum rush, take out the scary units, and then we should be able to handle the rest. So that'll be 2 turns. We desperately need Winds of Magic in that army, so we'll go channeling stance.
Bring it all to me.
This place has a corpse cart. I think we already have one. Yeah, not a lodestone, so that's fine. We'll just leave it. Now it's time to go to war with Abraham. Unfortunately, it's going to ruin our reputation, but what can you do?
Orders heeded.
Actually, let's check diplomacy just to make sure. Is there anything we can do before we go?
Ready. You dare.
Oh, nobody we want to go to peace with because we're going to wipe all those guys out. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So this is going to go from minus 100 to who knows what, but not good for sure. So what we want to do is attack and capture with this unit. This unit will be present and will attack. So let's get him. We'll attack and then we'll force march down here to make sure that we have enough movement speed. So we'll probably go on this side, sack, like this, and then we'll sack and go that way. This guy can just chill right here.
The scent of death is strong.
We've got items on both of these guys, and it's time to declare war.
Von Carstein, a curse upon the Empire for centuries. No.
Yep, there goes our reliability down to low. Let's see what that does. So we were at minus 100.
I'm always open
We're
to
still at
furthering
minus
the course
100.
of unlife.
So maybe it
Please,
doesn't.
let's discuss plans.
Wait, what does that change then? Maybe it makes it so that people are more likely to attack us or something? I don't know. It doesn't matter. We're strength ranked number 1. I don't think too many people are going to be bothering us anyways. But let's just go attack. This is giving us a decisive defeat. They have no artillery. Flask. Yeah, they've got weakness, speed. It doesn't matter. This isn't going to really do any damage. I don't think they have any AoE. They have a little bit of ranged, but not that much. And some of them they won't be able to use anyways, because these need direct line of sight. So just a couple archers and 1 crossbow. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a reasonable fight, I think, for us. So here's the game plan. I'm going to hit the gate with our lord. We've got our second lord coming in the back. 2 minutes. We'll let him do his thing. They shouldn't be able to reach us here. I think we're far enough back that we'll have a little bit of safety here. But yeah, these guns are going to be pretty brutal. Already getting shot. Oh my god, that's a lot. Okay, we need to back. Actually, that's going to be probably too much. So we might need to come from a different angle or something else. That's really bad. Wow. Wow, that's insane, man. Holy crap. Alright, these guys got shot by some splash, so let's pull him back a little bit as well. So what can we do here? Well, we can definitely attack this, because they're not blocking the gates here. They're not blocking that gate either. So let's send 2 units. I'm going to send these guys up since they're invis. I'm going to send these guys. They're slow, but they should be able to get there, no problem. So we'll open up these 2 gates, and that should help. Alright, here's our other lord. So we'll have 2. How the heck are we even going to get to the gates? We need these guys to get off. Yeah, especially the firearms. There they go. Okay, perfect. Start moving. There we go. They just got vision of our crypt ghouls, and they won't be able to do anything about it. And then this guy's so far up here that they, again, won't be able to do anything about it. There's some handgunners, so should be okay there. These guys are taking some shots, but they'll heal. They'll get their shield back. Go. Gotta juke this guy a little bit. Dude, that's so crazy, man. That's so crazy. I don't know if it's just because he's so slow, but he got hit with almost every shot there. Let's get these guys healed up a little bit. So, crypt ghouls, yep, they're almost done with that. Now, they're gonna... No, they're not gonna get shot, but... Yeah, we gotta get him out. Get them out sideways. I just want this open. Seconds, and it's gone. And then how's this one doing? Not even close. Alright, crypt ghouls. Got it open. Let's pull these guys to the side. They're invis, so I don't really want them in vision. Yeah, here we go. So we'll just put them sideways. They shouldn't have an angle on us from here, although knowing this game, it's gonna pull some BS. But maybe not. What do they have here? They did pull some units up there to defend, so that's some defenders gone. Okay, so once this is done, we're going to push in from here. That hopefully will pull these guys back over here, and then we'll come in with those other units. We have to get rid of the knights, though. They have 2 sets. Yeah, actually, we can't go in until those are gone. So we'll work on that. So let's start moving these guys up. By the time they get there, we should have it open. There we go. Gates are open. I don't know what else we need to do. I think we just get in there. Oh my god. Okay, this guy hits hard. Yeah, he just killed half our shield. It's like 600 or 400 damage. So we gotta watch out for that. They have, oh, and they have an AoE guy. Oh, no, that's okay. Yeah, that one doesn't do much. All right, it's time. Let's try and get in.
Now,
We don't need to go too far in, but what's going on, man?
I move swiftly.
Why are they pathing that way, dude? No, I want you to path this way. I don't want you to path some weird, funky way. Stop going around, please.
Mortals
I'm not gonna listen.
will perish.
Let's get these guys in so they can get their debuff going.
Watch. Master
What am I getting hit by? Jesus Christ, dude. What am I getting hit by? What just killed my shield down to 0? I don't know, and it doesn't make any sense, man. There's nothing. I was behind the wall. I couldn't have gotten hit by this guy because I was behind the wall. This game.
Master Necromancer.
Okay, let's get a debuff on their melee.
Hellish
We'll be able to cycle 2 of these things. Oh, they're hitting. Yeah, he's hitting us. He's hitting our lord. I can't do anything about it. We're probably gonna have to pull him out and leave him on the other side of the wall, which is not what I was hoping to do. Is this guy finally done? Yeah, he's done. They got 2 units back here to defend. They have 2 or 3 units to defend this opening, so we are spreading them out a little bit at least.
Mortals quail.
Okay, maybe we need to get into combat range. If we're fighting somebody, maybe they won't shoot us. Because this is absurd, man. They're sniping us from way back there. They're hitting us in that giant crowd. But yeah, I know how that's how this game is. So get over it. Alright, let's get these guys fighting then. At least they'll provide some value here.
Bleed them. I hunger.
We are getting our Master of the Dead filled up, so that should help some. And I think we'll stay conservative with our Winds of Magic. We'll just use it to heal.
What is it?
Just gotta keep on top of all these.
You serve
Yeah, this
me.
is... Man, we're getting hit so hard. Okay, we're getting shot at. How? Let me get... Oh, okay, you're shooting me from up there. That's so absurd, dude. I was there the whole time. You weren't shooting anything, man. Okay, let's just get him in. I'm gonna get the dogs in as well. So get the dogs in. And then we'll start harassing or doing something. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do, honestly. But let's just go. This guy's hidden. And they don't have somebody on the tower, so we'll get them up. Yeah, we're getting shot pretty badly by these guys. But like I said, what am I gonna do? Pull back?
Death is assured.
We'll get shot again twice as much.
Master
So we'll just deal with it.
Necromancer.
We'll get inside and try to
Now is our
maybe get a good position in the back where we, like a 3v1 or something, once we get these guys all grouped up. Oh no, they're pulling the knights. Please don't tell me they're going to send the knights back there. Don't send the knights back there. That means we're just dead. Yeah, these guys are just dead. So let's get in here, fight this, and then get out before the knights get here. Because if they get here, we're just dead. Unless we can get a 3v1, but these guys are really slow. Are they pulling the knights back? I think they are. This guy is healing, but we're going to take a few volleys to the face. Okay, let's start getting our melee debuff on these guys again. He's actually in pretty good shape here. Few units that need healing, but overall pretty good. Yep, nice. We got him in melee, and we got him with the dogs too. So there's a handgunner completely dead. There's no way they get out of that. And once they start fleeing, we'll let the dogs finish. And then we'll go push back here. Crypt ghouls are invis as well, so once we get them in, they won't be able to really defend that. Go take these guys out. Another debuff. What is this guy? This is a melee specialist. So let's go chunk him down.
You serve me.
So far so good. Let's get heals on our elite. Should help. What are we doing back here? Did they get him? Yep, they're down to 0. Alright, got it. Let's keep moving. And if anything, we'll pull them off. And anything that's not defended, we're just going to instantly cap. Crypt ghouls are here. That is actually kind of cool. This guy's almost out of ammo, which means they won't have much firepower in a little bit. What are we doing on this guy? Oh, wow. They chewed this guy up. Good for you. And these guys are not that good at melee. But
Only an unlocked
yeah, he's pretty much
will
dead.
see.
Eckhard Biber. We'll take him out. This guy's got 8 more shots, and then we're, I guess, back to normal. How are we doing over here? Yeah, they do have a ranged unit back here, but they're not really doing anything, so...
In unlife they
Some
will
heals
see.
on our zombies.
Mortals
Debuff on the
will
melee.
perish.
My only concern here is that we're not particularly damaging these guys. Like, the damage is not really that great.
Master Necromancer.
So we might need to go for a capture victory. Which I'm good with. Let's try. We'll go for it. Let's get all these guys. You know what? Let's just group them up in one. Them together. Yeah, we're getting shot at by this tower. So there's 2 archer regiments here. One of them's going to be shooting us pretty badly. This one's facing the other way. This one's facing this way. Why is that facing inward? Oh, you know what? It's because... Yep, that makes sense. They're a little funky right there. If we can draw him out, though, I would much prefer that. Draw him out and then ambush. Yeah, keep turning, and then go after him. Is he gonna get? He's gonna get back. Okay, that's not gonna help. Let's actually go after these guys then. Okay, come on, don't get... Oh, they got volleyed to the face. Okay, this is so... Okay, I'm not gonna complain. But this game's retarded sometimes, and it's really frustrating. Okay, just capture this thing and get out, because if we capture it... Actually, if we capture it, we can just kill them, because they won't have a barrier. Keep healing our line, keep debuffing over there. Okay, we got it. Now they are sitting ducks. So that'll be 2 archers down, and another capture point down. They're going to have to send something to defend, but they're just not. They don't have anything. This guy joined the fray, so he's coming back. That's good. And it looks like we haven't hit healing cap yet, so that's like the next big scary moment, but we haven't hit it yet. Make sure we keep all of our units topped up. Yeah, the dogs got beat up pretty bad, but it's because they got shot. These guys, what? Did we not? Oh my god, we didn't attack him? I don't think they attacked him. Okay, just leave that alone and go after these guys. So ridiculous. Yeah, I gave 2 of these an attack command against this unit, and they refused to attack them. They just went the other way instead. So, anyways, we'll get them. Start working on this side. Maybe we can work on the knights with our lords. Debuff. Too many heals. We're actually doing quite well. So I'll save it. We'll save a little bit of Winds of Magic. Okay, how are we doing here? Please tell me you caught him. No, we didn't. We stopped. We stopped in the middle of the road instead of pursuing. Well, he's going to go down, though. The dogs are here, so there's no way he does anything. Let's make sure we capture with these 2. The dogs can chase. Actually, are we in range?
What is it?
We're almost in healing range. Let's get the dogs in the corner so we can get a heal. Yeah, perfect. All right, now go chase. Got him. That's the barrier down, so we can just keep moving. They have it blockaded. We're going to have to fight our way through. They're getting kind of low in some of the areas. Yeah, some of these guys are actually getting quite low, especially the Cavs. So if the Cav go after our units in the back, it's not going to do any good. There's too few of them now. Let's get another heal on the dogs, and we should get a bunch of units back to this. Why? I asked you to attack the barricade. Why are you not attacking the barricade?
Doom and darkness.
Okay, got it. Let's keep moving. Get this capture point. Get rid of these towers. They're almost done. We've got 1 more supply. Right, there's 1 more supply line. And then it's the 2 major capture points. Yeah, we're able to heal everybody back to full once they get down like 10-15%. There's another building down. Perfect. Let's keep moving. Let's get this one down. So they have no supplies, and we're actually getting melee attack, leadership, and vigor per second. Yeah, we got momentum on our side. This guy's about to die. Is he gonna... If he doesn't cycle charge, I'll pull the wolves back to defend. But I don't think we need to. I think we're okay.
I am master. Slay them!
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised we haven't hit healing cap. This has been a very long fight.
Master Necromancer.
We need to keep these guys fighting. Actually, let's go after Andreas Fritzkock. If we can wipe him out, that will hurt their morale by quite a bit. Okay. Oh, the dogs are going to get chewed up by the tower, aren't they? Yeah, they're getting hit pretty hard. Okay, why don't we do this? Let's pull the dogs back. And they can go chase units down and help at the front. Because they're just too vulnerable. These guys can tank. And even if they get shot, they'll just regen most of it. Okay, there's another capture point down. They have one more. If they lose this, it just instantly ends, if I'm not mistaken. So let's go take it. Or you know what? Maybe it's not a bad idea to keep fighting this, because if we get kills, we can probably get a corpse pit here. Yep, like this guy's fleeing, so we don't want him to get out. Yep, let's not capture it. Let's just try and go for kills. There we go. We got it. I'm going to chase as many people down as we can, but I would say we came out of this pretty unscathed. Now, it might make us fight this again if we sack it. So let's see. We might need to keep this guy close by, which it's fine. We have plenty of movement speed, even if we have to move back a little bit. But yeah, that's a pretty good amount of money. It says they're all dead, so we'll see. We gained 4 levels from 1 to 4 on that one battle. It's pretty good. So sack. And yeah, it does actually have 0. So we'll take it with this occupy, and then we'll delete this guy because we don't need him.
Soon I'll be.
We'll boot him. That takes our wages down below 10k. That's huge. Right, delete that.
Everything dies.
This army is still intact. We could even stay in channeling stance and just move that way. Yeah, this is perfect. The only thing that could potentially happen is if they have a massive army here waiting to attack. They definitely have an army though. Yeah, so we got to be careful of that. Probably not anything worse than what we just fought, because that was basically like 2 large stacks. So let's do a quick recap to make sure we are in good shape. So oh yeah, right here. So victory conditions, long. Averland, we are in position to take. The only other thing we haven't secured fully is Nordland. We have an army there that we'll take. We have an army there that we'll take. There's just a garrison. And these guys have taken on like 2 or 3 armies. So this is pretty much guaranteed. We will get long-term victory by turn 15. Could we have done it by 14? Probably, actually, now that I think about it. I think maybe even sooner as well. Like I said, if we didn't go after the mountains here, we could have put those resources into pushing harder in this area. But I think it was still worth it to do this, because now we don't have to worry about this side. Yeah, this side of our empire is completely secure. So for a domination victory, it's definitely faster. Right, 76. This one's good to go. Sweet, I'm excited about that, but we'll take Averland. We'll take these 2. Yeah, we've got 2 armies there, 2 armies there, so that's it. I think that's it for turn 14. Let's do a quick recap, and then I'll start getting ready for the end battles, the end turn battles. We've got 75 settlements, 21k in the bank, and we're negative 9,500, so that's actually an improvement by quite a bit. It's looking a lot better. And then also next turn, once we take this, I think we can probably release a few more, get that even lower. I don't know what we would even do with this guy. And I'm trying to stop using necromancers too. So, but that is going to be it for turn 14. We'll see you on the battles next, end of turn. The disciples of Ma are declaring war on us. So they're just to the south. Not really a threat right now, but they will be at some point. Yeah, so they could come up through here, or they could come up through here, but we'll be plugging this gap and then this. Maybe we'll probably wrap around. We'll take this settlement and we'll wrap around with this guy. This army will probably take this, and then wrap back around. So we'll plug both of those gaps. I think it shouldn't matter too much. And we're also getting attacked here. So these guys are sallying out, right? This is, yeah, Salzenmund. It's giving us a Pyrrhic victory. Yeah, if we auto-resolve, we will take a decent amount of damage. But we won't lose anything, so I'm pretty tempted here. Medium casualties. There's no chance that we can win this if we fight it in person and wipe everything out. It's too hard to get these guys before they get off the map. They're fast. Can't really slow them down, and they have a lot of HP. Also, don't really feel like dealing with the lead belcher. So I'm really leaning towards auto-resolve, but man. How long is this army going to be out because of the damage? That's, I guess, the only question. And it will speed up our conquest a little bit, so, you know, every little bit counts. I don't even know what target we're going for domination, but maybe like 25 to 30, which would be pretty insane. So yeah, let's just auto-resolve. Come on, drum roll. And that's reasonable. Oh, wow, yeah, this guy got blasted. But most people are in pretty good shape, actually. Yeah, that's not too bad. This might actually give us a corpse pit here, too, so some recruitment potential in the future. And we're just going to occupy... Oh, well, no, it's only 1%. I was going to say we could loot and occupy to get some casualties back, but that's not enough. Let's just occupy. Looks like we're getting attacked here by Averland. And I anticipated this, so we put some items on this guy. Unfortunately, he's not flying, and so it might be challenging getting to that mortar, especially when they have 4 melee cavalry and 1 ranged cavalry. That could be challenging. And fortunately, we are getting a very, very good... we're getting some good luck here on the map, at least. We'll have a ton of trees to hide in. So yeah, let's suit up, and then we'll go. Here's the plan. We are going double wide. We're going to stay in the wood line. Probably go maybe as far over this way as we can so that at least we have some protection. I might even make my line vertical so that the 2 are going this way, and then they'll just keep crashing into here. And what I want to do is keep the halberds available, these guys, halberds available on the side, in the back. And if they bum rush us with cav on the backside, which is kind of what they've been doing, we'll just jump them with these guys. And they should be able to destroy most of them. Because the cav seem to last a really long time, so I'm going to try to avoid that scenario. I've also put our crypt ghouls all the way over here. If they die, I don't really care. We'll just recruit something else to replace them. I don't really want to use these guys anymore. So I'll probably replace them with skeletons from now on. And then, yeah, we'll show our lord so that they know where we are. And then they'll come on back this way, hopefully. But yeah, let's do that. Let's move over here. We'll put them up against the back of the map. And there we go. These halberds can go all the way to the back as well. Just give a little bit of buffer zone. And then we'll put the dogs and our crypt horrors in the back here as well. Hopefully have a little bit of buffer. And they are starting to send pistoliers and knights. You know what, actually? If they're going to send these guys, I'll let them engage us a little bit, and then we'll try and hit them with our fast-moving units. We could even use our halberds to get those knights. Yeah, this is a mistake on their part, I think. Crypt ghouls, let's send her on the back. Dodge as much of this tomfoolery as we can. Alright, knights are here. They spotted us. Let's get in there and save this guy's butt. Okay, debuff their melee attacks so they shouldn't be hitting too hard. Let's get the dogs in there to help. Crypt horrors to help. We'll heal anything that needs it. Yeah, these guys noped out. Said nope. They don't want anything to do that. Now our dogs are getting chewed up. Alright, let's get them out. I don't know what I was worried about, but these guys shouldn't have any issues. Same thing with the crypt horrors. They should have no issues, I think, dealing with these guys. Just save up a little bit of winds of magic here. There we go. Come on, get in there and start. Don't let them out. Don't let them out. Don't let them out. Yeah, perfect. We stopped them. Don't let them out. Oh crap, they're gonna get out, aren't they? Okay, let's get the direwolves in the back. Don't really want them up there. Nice, they're coming back again, and they're running right into our halberds. These guys should be absolutely destroying these guys. Yep, 16 kills on Cav is insane. They did that. We went from 0 to 16 in that one charge. Or maybe I had the wrong unit. Yeah, maybe I had the wrong unit. Alright, nice. They got their lord coming as well. Halberds will be able to clean them up. And then if he wants to go toe to toe with our lord, we can use our shield to help. So we'll clean this up, but we got to be careful. If we get swarmed, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Alright, Crypt Horrors need to get back. Oh, that was a mistake. Yeah, they're gonna get surrounded by knights. One thing we can do is get these guys back. Get them back in the formation, because I don't think they're gonna be able to hide anywhere. Okay, no, they didn't try to trap them. That's good. Alright, these guys are not going for the bait, so let's get them back. Okay, they're gonna fight us along the way. That's fine. Get the melee debuff, and I'm gonna summon some units here to help distract. I mean, of all the units to get surrounded, this is by knights. This is the one to do it with, but yeah, I'm not too happy about this. I would much rather get back and fight him 1v1. What about our Crypt Ghoul? Do we have a target? We do. All right, there they are. Yep, mortars. They're wide open, so we can get them. I should have been moving that sooner, but it's all right. These guys are getting chewed up badly. Get them out. Alright, let's try to retreat. Yeah, these guys are getting hit too. I told them to back, but they refused to listen. Let's go ahead and start moving back. We're going to use more melee troops here to just distract. Pull everybody back. Everybody back. Okay, they got 58 kills, which is good, but we're paying the price for it for sure. I think I didn't expect them to swarm so hard. And then this guy's like sniffing our butt. Can you not sniff my butt? There we go. Get our shield back and then we'll come back out. So we're pretty safe now. These guys are not so safe though. Let's get them out. Oh no, they are. Okay, so the zombies did their job. Perfect. Go ahead and surround this guy so he can't get out. Crypt Horrors as well. Let's get Crypt Horrors in there. Okay, are you still moving? Yep, they are. Okay, if he goes hidden in the woods, that could be a problem. Also, what are we doing with the dogs? I don't think we can show the dogs yet, because they'll just chase with their cav and then wipe them out. I'm going to get the Crypt Horrors inside the formation, because I feel like they're just going to get pushed around and bullied a little bit. This guy's getting bullied, for sure. Yeah, he's almost dead. Almost dead. He's gonna go down here. I don't think he gets out. And then we can get these guys. I think we can delay them. Let's get a summon. Just to give them some space. Oh man, what did we just get hit by? Yeah, I don't think we're chasing that. Alright, let's get back. It's fine. Okay, another debuff on everybody, and we got our pikes out, or halberds out, so that's really good. And these guys are still unopposed, and they've only shot a couple rounds. Okay, what needs to be healed? We need to switch into babysit mode now. We need to summon on top of these units if we can. These archers, some of these other. I would like to kill the enemy lord, but it's not that big of a deal if he gets out, because it just means he's going to be that much weaker when we fight him next turn. That's not really a problem. We're taking a lot of damage. Can we get a summon over here on this? And then these halberds probably need to get back. We've already healed them up a couple times. Oh, nice. Nice. They're here. They're here. Order's dead. They're probably going to dispatch. Oh, we might even be able to pick this guy up, actually. These Crypt Horrors... If they're done with these units, we could slide them over to take out that lord. Unless, no, he's way too fast. He's mounted. Yeah, never mind. Okay, this guy, let's get summons on these archers in the back row. Okay, can I get a summon in the back row? There it goes. Yeah, they keep hitting us with this nuke. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's AoE or if it's just hitting our lord, but a little annoying, but also not really that bad. We need to conserve winds and magic, so we'll save our heals until they're actually needed. We can pick off some archers. Their cav are mostly accounted for. Oh crap! See, they're doing this thing where they're like wavering a little bit. All right, I'll save it for a little bit longer. Please tell me we killed the mortar. Yep, mortar is down to 0. We can slide in from behind. This battle looks to be won. It's just a matter of how many casualties we'll take at this point. Yeah, they're starting to break. I don't want them getting out, so let's try to block them from running this way. I want them to run this way. Let's also get our halberds up to the front. Yep, I wouldn't mind them taking the front line now. Okay, dogs can go chase some stuff down. Perfect. Yeah, we want to reduce their army as much as possible because I don't know how strong their army will be with the garrison next fight. So I'd rather keep it simple. There's another archer unit going down. Yep, they're shattered. They're all shattered. Everybody's gone. All right, let's chase. I don't know what we're going to be able to chase, but all the good units get out. And let's open up our formation so that these units can actually get out. So everybody unfurl.
I move swiftly.
We can get heals on some of these guys, but yeah, we don't really need heals. We actually won that pretty, I would say, pretty decisively. Can we run the cav down? No, they're already out. They're already out. Okay, well, I'm going to run down whatever we can, and then we'll get ready for next turn. So we got a heroic victory out of that. Definitely agree with that sentiment. We could take 1,000 or replenish back to full. I don't think we need replenishment at this point, just because of how badly of a beatdown we put on these guys. They have 2 cav left, which is kind of a lot, but only 2 melee troops, 2 archers. Everything else is dead. We just basically destroyed that army. So we'll take the money, and then we'll do a follow-up. See how far back he goes. He might actually make it to the settlement. Yeah, that's fine. We'll wipe him out next turn.